time for y'all to let these DL men go. They're no good for you. Trust me, I know. This was back in like 2017. I had met this guy in my apartment complex. We're gonna call this guy John Doe. Now, more than likely, honey, we already know I've met John Doe on a dating app. That dating app was called Jacked. And for my gays out there, honey, black gays specifically, and the white Twinkies that like black men, honey, they know everything about Jacked, okay? After we started having conversations on Jacked, I realized that we were in the same apartment complex. So, honey, you know, that was easy access for me, okay? So we did a little chatting here and there, just about every day, honestly and truly. So at this point, honey, I'm getting attached. So then he started coming over to my apartment. Now, this is the real kicker. I could only see him at nighttime. He worked during the daytime. And I worked during the daytime as well when I wasn't in class. And when I wasn't in class, I worked during the daytime as well. So the only time we could really spend time with one another was really at nighttime, or at least that's what I thought. Crazy thing is, y'all, we did not have sex the first few times that we met, believe it or not. Now, what I will say is that all DL men are not the same, but honey, they do the same thing. Of course, you know, I got tired of only seeing him at nighttime, and I wanted to spend time with him when he wasn't busy. We all know it didn't go no further than that. Oh, honey, at this point, I'm catching feelings for this man. Normally, I do not go for DL men, and I told him that. But I also like this person. He really vibed. I thought this was my dream man, honey. Okay. So at this point, honey, the feelings have grown very deep. I really didn't expect this, but I mean, when you're spending time with someone every single day, every single night, what do you expect to happen? So at this point, honey, I'm asking, like, what are we doing? Like, are we in a relationship? Like, are we just still kicking it? Like, what's really going on here? Of course, he got to talking, and, you know, he's saying he's been in relationships before and this and that. Basically just lying and saying that, you know, we could work towards it or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm here for that. I don't know why I believe that, but whatever. But one day, honey, I realized that he started acting funny, but I didn't think, you know, I didn't think anything of it. Conversations started to get shorter. Visits started to, you know, become less. And I'm like, what's going on here? So girl, one day I got a message and said, oh, I want to change my life. What? He said he wants to get right with God, couldn't live this life anymore, yada, yada, yada. And I'm telling him, well, honey, you're still gay, regardless how you feel. You still like men, you still sleep in my bed. But okay, I'm out here for you want to change your life for the better, whatever. And bitches, no shade, but honey, I was hurt. Honestly, though, I was more upset with myself, the fact that I allowed someone to, you know, take me there, and knowing how I feel about DL men. So after that, I processed that, and I'm like, okay, this is what we're going. This is what we're getting into. Cool. Time moves on. This is probably like, maybe a year later. I'm scrolling upon Tinder, honey, and I see him and have his face on the Tinder profile. He only had his torso. Now keep in mind, y'all, I was sleeping with this man damn near every night, every single day, so I know what his body looks like. But when I seen it, I instantly swiped right because I was like, I know who that is. I want to see if he's gonna swipe right on me. And honey, he swiped right, as he should have. So at that point, we're having conversation and he's telling me, you know, I'm sorry for doing this and that, da 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 da. Girl, come to find out, this man had a baby on me. So instead of him telling the truth about him being with his own and off girlfriend, he lied and said he wanted to get his life right with God. That clearly didn't last long, as you can see, he's back in my DMs at this point. And one thing about me, I don't get in nobody's way of their religion. Honey, if you want to get closer to God, honey, I'm here for that. I don't want to get in nobody's way, honey. I'm not getting in God's way, child. So at this point, you know, we're rekindling, and I'm like, I'm here for that. So he gets to explaining the story as to why, you know, he quote unquote wants to get his life right with God, i.e. lying to me. So he mentions how he got with his on and off again baby mother at that time, and I'm just like, wow, okay, that's cool. I'm like, I already knew it anyway because, like, you're stupid. I knew it was somebody or something. Like, don't play with me. Like, how you go from spending every night with me to then automatically saying, oh, I want to get my life right with God. Like, stop playing with me. So at this point, honey, y'all already know, girl, like, at this point, I'm not dumb anymore. I see what's going on here. I missed that dick, so I gave him another shot, honey. No shade. But I was smart with it. I knew what it was and what it wasn't. The most comical thing about this was the fact that after we rekindled, he was the one that was wanting a relationship with me. But honestly and truly, I think that was just an scapegoat from his responsibilities. He was like, yeah, it was a mistake. It was a one-time thing and da-da-da-da-da. But I'm like, sir, how could this be a one-time thing when this is somebody that you're on and off with continuously? Who do you think you're fooling? Like, Am I the dumb one here still? But I told him that's what happens when you lie, trying to manipulate people and their feelings. You can't do that and expect any good to come to you. So at this point, the girl has had the baby already, and this is why he's back telling me what's going on. He also told me that she knew about me as well. It's crazy because she wanted to come and work at the same job I was working at. But at that time, she didn't know that was me. So her wonderful baby father made sure that she picked another job because he said, no, you cannot work there. She didn't know why at that moment, but he basically made her sign up at Walmart with him. Honey, at that time, I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings. Honey, Miss Thang wanted to come and put on a jersey, honey, with me, okay? Mind you, the sickest part about this is the fact that I more likely would have became a friend, not even knowing who this bitch was. Because I'm a very friendly person and I love the girls, honey. So like, yeah, we would have been friends, no shade. He knew that, and that's exactly why he was not going to let her work there. He knew that she would gain a liking towards me because, I mean, I'm a cool ass bitch. Like, imagine two of the people that you're smashing are best friends and don't even know that they're smashing the same man. That's messy. But at this point, honey, he's still begging to be with me and this and that. I told him, I was like, we can see what the future entails. Let's just see. He already knowing how this is about to go. Like, girl, what? No. So fast forward to the holiday season. I'm working at Finish Line at this time, still talking to Trey. Honey, he thinks he's in good, okay? He was like, oh, you're gonna be a good stepdad and da da da. No. Nigga thought he was gonna come in there and get some shoes on my discount. No. I know we having sex, honey, but the sex ain't that good. And you ain't even my nigga. So why would I get you some shoes for your baby that I don't give a fuck about? So at this point, honey, I'm just like, I'm about to get rid of you because what the fuck are you doing? Well, girl, after that, he started bringing me lunch and everything, honey. And I'm like, oh, he really wants me, huh? Girl, please. So at this point, honey, I'm like, you gotta go, because I already see what the fuck this about to be. So girl, after I dropped this man, he got up a conversation and was like, oh my God, like I was crying, like I don't want to lose you, da da da. Too late, you already lost me once. Like, what makes you think you can't lose me again? It don't take me that long to learn a lesson that I need to see, honey, okay? That's one thing that I love about myself, baby girl. After that, we stopped communicating. I blocked his number. I didn't want to speak to him anymore. Come to find out, honey, his baby mother, oh, she exposes him on Facebook, of course. Girl, she had pictures and videos of him sleeping with the other man in their house on their son's blanket. Oh, it was bad for him. Y'all see how karma works. So honey, moral of the story is don't play with me or my emotions, especially if I'm being genuine, because one thing about the universe, it doesn't play about me, nor does my ancestors. Also, don't be dumb and make the same mistake over and over again, okay? Learn your lesson. Thank you.